Hi, my name's Sue. I'm the owner of Dog and Hat Coffee Subscriptions. We formed in July 2017. It's our birthday in a month or two, and we'd love to be part of Small Business 100. Who are we and what do we do? We're a subscription company. Every month we send out coffee to our subscribers. We send coffee from multiple roasters across the UK. This is our box. It's fully recycled. We hand print them. We put the coffee in the box and we post it. We don't print glossy boxes. We don't do anything to make it look good beyond this lovely recycled packaging. We send a newsletter with our coffee every month, printed on recycled paper, telling a bit of news of the coffee world and detailing the coffee that we send. Now the important part, the coffee that we send, we go across the whole of the UK to gather coffee from different roasters that we have. There's over 400 roasters in the UK, some startups, some smaller enterprise. We don't go to the big Taylors or Bewleys or the bigger organisations out there. We usually use independents. Here's some examples of the coffee that we ship and why we ship them. We use Pharmacy down in Brighton. They've been around a few years. They use recycled packaging. They support initiatives for people to learn to roast. They support auctions over in Calais to help people out there. The owner of this particular company is really good at recycling, packages recycling, and they care about what they do. So we like Pharmacy. We have a coffee coming into a subscription in the next couple of months. They are brand new and start-up out of Hampshire. They contacted us to say, hey, we like what you're doing, could we get our coffee out? If they come in our box, they will get sent out to our subscriber base, therefore getting a little bit of branding, some brand awareness, and out to more people that they wouldn't usually. Again, they're a start-up. If we like their coffee and they have the right ethics, we will work with them and try and promote them across our social media feeds as often as we can. So some more examples. This is Red Bank, based out of the Lake District. This guy does most of his coffee for charity, some of it's Mountain Rescue, and he donates to them as he gives coffee. So they're going in our next box. We'll promote them across our social media and Instagram feeds. We love the philosophy of helping out the Mountain Rescue. I think it's about £1 a bag when you buy this one. We also work with slightly larger is Horsham. Horsham spend a lot of their time travelling the farmers that they buy their coffee from. They are very responsible. They give £1 a bag when it's brought over to the coffee farmers, and they are constantly looking at ways that they can improve to help the farmers. So by buying off them, you're in turn directly helping coffee farmers. Not everybody does direct trade, which is buying the beans directly from the farmer. So it is important to us when a roaster will use a good ethic for their beans. This is coffee from Untold Coffee, based in Hampshire. He still has a job. He's coffee roasting very early in the morning and late at night when he comes home. He's got great potential. He's going to do really well with coffee. He's got a really good ethic. He does mindfulness. He tells people that to drink their coffee and take a minute to themselves. Tries to educate people in ways that they can be better at, and then taking a moment for themselves when drinking coffee. Complete startup. We will support them everywhere we can. Social media, whatever we can do. We also have a general store. We're just loading that onto our website at the moment, which will support independents and anyone that's new to the coffee industry or been around and has a small business. We previously sold the bigger brands, Harry-O, Frank Green, and that didn't, for want of a better word, it didn't really interest us. We're interested in the independents, the startups and the small business. Skate Creator just coming onto our site at the moment. This is a handle made for espresso machines, tampers. Skate Create glue the boards together and they then lathe these beautiful handles. His startup, he's brand new. We'll be able to get him hopefully to more people by putting them on our general store. We sell fudge. There's a lady in Hampshire again, we seem to have a lot in Hampshire. She makes fudge. She's the wife of our friend Cup of Joe. He's a mobile barista. He goes around talking about Dog and Hat. In turn, we go around talking about Cup of Joe. We believe in a like on like. You know, they help us, we'll help you. These guys, if we need any help, Cup of Joe gives us a shout, tells us about grinders, helps us with brewing methods, and in turn we tell people to use him for their weddings, events, and whatever shows they're having. Formed last year, Cup of Joe. His wife makes the fudge. So Judy, we sell fudge. You can put that in your subscription boxes if you like. Finally, we have a bag of Buxton Roastery. Again, they buy Pang Thai coffee from Thailand and they ship it over. All the money goes to the farm. Really good ethics. And this is Quarter Horse that we've just brought in this month. They've come into the coffee industry, and they'll be featured in our next subscription box. I'm going to leave it there, but we are dedicated to start. Everything we do here is environmental or start-up, and we plan to help anyone that we can. Thank you.